Nice knowing you.
Alright, if you want more or less volume, you got a knob down there for your side.
So just reach down there and crank my knob?
Yeah.
Awesome.
If I start breathing heavy, it's just because I'm around you.
So why does your BMW have a picture of a Corvette doing a burnout on the gauge cluster?
Well,
and it's lit, which means you're supposed to do a burnout?
Are you saying if I did the swap properly, it would be a BMW there?
Yes, yes I am. So, and I was not ignoring you about the heavy breathing, so I'll keep that in mind.
I can't see anything, by the way, so it's like I'm gonna hit somebody. Let me know.
Yep.
I mean, I can see that guy.
I wasn't gonna tell you about it, but yeah. All right, you're clear. So have you checked your tire pressures?
No.
How about your service vehicle GUID? Would that say?
Yeah, it's kind of screwed up now too. I just noticed
it's
that
like
today.
Your mileage is 8044 Pac-Man. Like I'm curious when the ghost is gonna come along and eat the rest of your mileage. And there's a guy right there. Just thought I'd let you know.
Thanks. So he doesn't even work here. I'm showing him my wristband. Are we early or late?
So in TT, if you show up late, they hold you for a green flag lap.
It appears that we're late. 4. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're gonna need some oil temp before we can do anything.
So there's some interesting dents on the firewall over here where my foot is.
Yeah,
I was wondering if
I
the
wouldn't
wire
get too
is,
close to that.
if it's still a wall of fire, or if it's going to become a wall of fire.
You're probably on the more dangerous side of the car right now.
I'm just thankful that Jamie built me some sidebars over here.
Just for you, buddy.
Just for me. So it sounds like your brakes are squeaking. You might want to stop by the zone, Auto Zone, and have them take a look at that.
You're probably going to observe a lot of weird noises from this car.
As long as it's not, oh, I love you, Jason, more.
I literally have not checked the tire pressure in a couple months. That's probably fine.
So I noticed you use the brakes there. In a 1986 Honda Civic, you don't have to use the brakes there. In fact, you don't even have to lift there. I just thought that's an interesting data point.
Which means you're clearly a better driver than me.
I've been waiting for the 15 years I've known you for you to say that. I can actually get out right now. I'm good.
Oh, you're welcome to. Still don't have enough oil temperature, and oil pressure is still really high.
That was an interesting noise.
Alright, we're about ready.
really fast. This is enjoyable.
So far, so good on the battery.
Yeah,
That made
notice the
it this far.
factory gauge is only saying 12 volts.
Really low on volts right now. You see that?
Yeah, yeah. It was at 13 earlier. Now it's pretty low.
Yeah, that sounds like alternator, right?
Yeah.
So we're probably just running off the battery right now.
Could be, but I saw it at 13 earlier. So if someone's got a multimeter, yeah, it's easy to just start the car and lay it across the terminal, see what it says. You're not going to have more than 12 volts. The alternators did.
Alright, we'll just go until it gives up. Goddamn transmission. Oops. We'll go out here.
Still in the black stuff. Hey, boo.
Is it supposed to do that?
I think that's what the little burnout Corvette light was telling you to do. Trying to turn me on.
Power steering pump doesn't like this either. Everything's freaking out. We tuck in behind them and draft right by them.
That's right. It would have been better if you'd have done it with 2 sugar packets on my thigh, but you know. It doesn't like putting power down on the curbing.
It doesn't like putting power down. Right.
Well,
I hear you.
that is a general theme. So I got a question for you.
Okay.
You're over here, and then you're shifting back driver's right.
You mean
Why don't
for
you stay
this?
right? You're like center of track. Honestly, you turn a little left, and then you come back right.
I'll have to think about that.
You just straight line it back there.
You mean going towards the UPLSs?
You aim to the right side of the bridge. I'll point it out next time.
Yep.
picture, I was offline, so I'll just respond with more throttle.
Alright, let's see what I do here naturally.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Stay over here.
Yeah, but then you're tight on this side the whole time. Oops, I gotta shift. I'm just making a straight line out of it.
It just didn't feel like you did it straight. That's why I said something. Hey, boo, playing with the danger zone.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're here to do.
So my feetsies are getting a little warm over here.
Yeah.
This lacks refinement for a BMW. I'm less than impressed. I think you should consider a Mercedes-Benz next time.
Turn the AC on.
To have enough power to do things like that.
Yeah, it is. Ooh. Uh-oh. Can't see the guy.
He's about 6 cars back.
I see him now. My mirror had fallen down. Like a fuel surge, but with considering my issues, I'm gonna come in.
Came out of Oak Tree, it just felt flat.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does here through 17.
I'm gonna do one more lap to cool it off.
Okay. I mean, you're loading it up to the right, so let's see.
It's interesting, my volts just came back up to 13. Oh, there's a checkered anyways. Beer flag. Yes, please.
So when we started out, the volts were up around 13.
Yeah, they're back now. It's like a high RPM issue. I don't think the air conditioning in my helmet's working. Yeah, so what do? I'm coming out of here and I tend to be further left over here than you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I felt like you were in the middle of the track. Like when you came out, you were steered towards the middle of the track and then having to go right to go left.
Right. I think I do that just because it kinks to the right under the bridge. So I'm not turning right.
You're not having to respond to the kink.
Yeah.
So riding with you, I remember being in things that had more power, and I'm like, oh, that's right. This is the fast line around VIR. This is this car has horsepower line around VIR.
Right.
I enjoy watching you wheel, dude.
But yeah, this doesn't like the heat at all. Power steering's giving out. It's spraying power steering fluid all over the top. Oh, it feels great out here.
Well, that's kind of the boring hard part, is like all the refinements of a car to makes, like, putting the motor in is one thing, you know, making it all work is like a whole nother lift.
It's never ending. Alright, and we're off the mic.
Watching you wheel, dude, really did. It was one of those like, I was like, yeah, that's what I would do. That looks like a lot of fun.